Okello namusanga nga bamulinanga era bamusibye empingu.
I found when they had Okello handcuffed.
Why didn't they use Okello's key?
Lwaki tebakozesa kisumuluzo kya Okello?
Bangamba nti yali abagambye nti ekisumuluzo yakisudde.
They told me that he had informed them that he had lost his key.
So what followed
Kyekaddirira
upon being requested to open?
Nga bakusabye okuggulawo ennyumba.
Nababuuza ensonga lwaki tugulawo ennyumba.
I asked them the reason why we were opening the house.
Yes.
Ne bangamba nti baagala kukebera nyumba.
They told me they wanted to search the house.
Yes.
Engeri Mr. Okello we yali nti aliwo ekiseera ekyo.
The fact that Mr. Okello was there at that time.
Yes.
N'abapoliisi we bali.
And there were police officers.
Yes.
And defense wali.
Together with the defense.
Yes.
N'agulawo ennyumba.
I opened the house.
Yes.
N'agulawo ennyumba ne batandika okugikebera.
When I opened the house, they started searching it.
Yes.
Bagikebera ne babaako n'ebintu bye baasangamu.
After searching, they found some items.
Yes.
Ne babiparkinga era baali babiwandiika.
They were writing the items.
Yes.
Ne babiparkinga.
They packed them.
Yes.
Era olwamaliriza.
Then after packing,
Yes.
Ne babifulumya.
they
Yes.
brought them outside,
Ennyumba ne bagigalawo.
closed the house.
Yes.
Ne bagenda n'ebintu ebyo ne Mwami Okello.
They went with those items with Mr. Okello.
Were you required to do anything after the search?
Nga bamaze okukebera mu nnyumba eyo balina kye baakusaba okukola.
Bansaba okusayininga ku search certificate gye kwe baali bawandiisa ebintu bye baali batwala.
They asked me to sign on the search certificate that indicated the items they were taking.
Do you remember some of the things that they took? To your memory?
Ojjukirako ku bintu bye baatwala. Olina ebintu by'ojjukira ku ebyo bye baatwala.
That they recovered and took. Yeah.
Bye bajja mu nnyumba ne batwala.
Nina bye nzijukira.
I remember some.
What do you remember?
Ojjukira biriwa?
Nzijukira laptops 2.
I remember 2 laptops.
Yes.
Nzijukira flash.
I remember a flash.
Yes.
Nzijukira foil eyalimu empapula.
I remember a folder that had a foil containing papers.
Yes.
Nzijukira ebiso.
I remember knives. Ebiso bimeka?
Sijukira muwendo mutuufu.
I don't remember the number.
Okay.
Nzijukira amasimu 2.
2 phones.
Yes.
Ndowooza byebyo bye nsobola okujjukira kati.
That's what I can remember now.
Among the documents, do you remember any specific documents?
Ate ku biwandiiko olina kiwandiiko ky'ojjukira.
Nzijukira passport.
I
Nzijukira
remember
passport.
the passport.
Yes.
Zaali 2 nga nazo nga zonna za America.
There were 2 passports and they were all American passports.
Yes.
Byebyo bye nzijukira.
That's what I remember.
If I show you the search certificate, are you in position to identify it?
Bw'akulaga search certificate osobola kugitegeera nti yeeyo gye walaba.
Sobola ogijjukira.
What
I
will
can
make you
remember.
to remember it?
Osobola jjukirira ku ki?
Sobola ogijjukirira ku mutwe gwayo.
I can remember it from its heading.
Other than the heading,
Okujja
what is it that will make you to remember that it's the one that you witnessed?
ng'oggyeko omutwe ki ekirala ky'osobola okujjukira ku search certificate eyo gye wateekako omukono.
Does it bear your signature?
Yeah.
Eriko omukono gwo.
Omukono gwange kwe guli.
There is my signature.
Okay, as you give me the tenants agreement, just look at this.
Tunula ku kiwandiiko ekyo nga bw'otunula ku tenancy agreement.
Do you recognize the document?
Ekiwandiiko kye bakuwadde okitegedde.
Kitegedde ssebo.
What is
I
it?
have. Kiwandiiko ki?
Search certificate.
It is a search certificate.
Let me have it. Just a minute. When is it dated?
Eriko nnaku z'omwezi ki?
Nga 3 Ogwokuna 2026.
It is dated 3rd April 2026.
You signed as number.
Wasayininganga wakumeka.
Assigninga ka namba 9.
I signed as number 9.
I apply to tender the certificate as an exhibit.
As an exhibit or for identification?
Identification, my lord. Identification, rather.
No objection, my lord.
Okay, the search certificate for a search that was conducted at Katumba Zone Chanja in the house stroke room of Christopher Okello Onyum, dated 3rd April 2026, which the witness signed as one of the witnesses to the search, is admitted for identification, and it is marked PEID 4.
Most obliged.
Search certificate gye wasayiningako nga bamaze kukebera ku nyumba ya Okello ate nga wasaako omukono bagikkiriza nga gy'otegedde, nga gy'olabye n'otegeera.
Okay, so as we wind up, the LC letter that was issued by the LC after you introduced Mr. Okello, to whom was it handed?
Ekipapula aba LC kye bawandiika nga omaze kwanjulayo Okello bakiwandiikira ani?
kiwandiiko ekyo kiwandiikira kampani gye nkoleramu.
The document was written to the company I work for.
And where did you take it after?
Oluvannyuma wakitwala wa?
Nakitwala ku office.
I took it to office.
How are you in position to identify the copy that you gave to the police?
Osobola otya okutegeera ekiwandiiko ekyo ku kopi gye wawa ne kopi gye waawa aba police?
Sobola okujjukirira ku stamp ya LC.
I can remember it from the LC stamp.
How about the copy of the tenants that Okello signed in your presence?
Ate kopi ya tenancy agreement Okello gye yasayininga nga wooli?
Sobola okugijjukirira ku nnaku z'omwezi.
I can remember it from the date indicated.
When was, other than the dates?
Sobola okujjukirira ku ssente z'alina okusasula buli mwezi.
I can remember from the money he was supposed to pay every month.
Other than that?
Kye kirala ky'osobola okujjukira?
sobola okujjukira ku ebyo.
That's what I can remember.
About the passport that Okello gave you.
Ate passport Okello gye yakuwa.
Passport Mr. Okello gye yampa sobola gijjukira ku kifaananyi.
I can remember the passport from the photo.
Whose photo?
Ekifaananyi kyani?
Ekifaananyi kya Mr. Okello.
The photo of Mr. Okello.
Look at the documents.
Empapula ezo zitunuleko.
What is the one on top?
Esooka kungulu yeki?
Yeya LC.
It is the letter from the LC.
When was it authored?
Bagiwandiika ddi?
26 Ogwokusatu 2026.
It was written on 26th March 2026.
Is it stamped?
Kuliko stamp.
Stamp kweri.
Of which LC?
Is stamped LC yawa. Eyo stamp ya LC yawa.
Chanja Katumba Village.
The stamp is for Chanja Katumba Village.
Got the next document?
Genda ku kiwandiiko ekiddako.
What is it?
Kyeki?
Ye tenancy agreement.
It is the tenancy agreement.
When was it made?
Bagiwandiika ddi?
Ga 16 mwezi Ogwokusatu 2026.
It was made on 16th March 2026.
Got the last document?
Genda ku kiwandiiko ekisembayo.
What is it?
Ekisembayo kyeki?
Passport.
The last document
Mr.
is the
Okello.
passport of Mr. Okello.
Let me see.
Is it a passport? Is it a copy of the bio data page? What is it?
Joe, please answer that question. Is it a passport or a copy of the bio page?
Bakubuuzizza nti passport yennyini oba baayokyamu ku page eraga ku bikwata ku muntu.
Copy twayokyamu.
It is a copy.
That particular document, does it reflect any other document of identification as other than a passport?
Eyo copy erina ekintu ekirala kyeraga ekisobola kwogera ku muntu okuggyako passport.
Yes, ebo.
Yes.
What does it also reflect?
Eraga ki ekirala?
Eriko driver's license.
It shows a driver's license.
For who?
For Mr. Okello.
Nga ya mwami Okello.
Are you able to read the names on the driver's license as they appear?
Osobola kusoma amannya agali ku driver's license nga bwe gali.
Sobola ogasoma.
I can read them.
Yes.
Onyum Christopher Okello.
The names indicated are Onyum Christopher Okello.
How about for the passport?
Ate ku passport.
Onyum Christopher Okello.
The passport also indicates Onyum Christopher Okello.
My lord, I apply to tender the tenancy agreement. The LC introduction letter. and a document reflecting the particulars of the passport and the driving license for the accused person as exhibits.
The last one is what?
My lord, is one document
But the last
reflecting the biodata page of the passport and the driving license for the accused as exhibits.
Yes, Mr. Kumka.
My Lord, as defense, you have objection to tendering in these documents as exhibits. One, the tenants agreement, the photocopy, two, the witness in the stand is not the author. Three, is not even a witness to disagreement. Therefore, is a total stranger to disagreement. My Lord, also paragraph 2 of the tenants agreement has ambiguity.
Does that go to admissibility?
Yeah,
Does the
because-
ambiguity go to the admissibility of the document?
My Lord, I can leave that. My Lord, the letter from LOC is a photocopy. There is only a stamp and signature of the chairperson. There is no signature of Mr. Okello, the alleged Okello. The witness on the stand has no name on it, not even a signature. Therefore, is a total stranger to disagreement or letter. And also, all these documents are not certified.
Who would certify that document?
My Lord, it could be the LOC.
No, I thought you meant the other attachments, the driver's license and the passport? Or you're still on the
My-
LC letter?
My Lord, the LOC
You're
letter
still on the LC letter.
and also the agreement.
Okay.
My Lord, the driver's license is not the one who retrieved it, and it's a photocopy.
Actually, I thought that driver's license appears on the tenancy agreement as one of the documents that were required at the time of entering into a tenancy agreement. That is, if I understood his evidence.
My lord, if that's the understanding, still is unknown to the original document that it was attached to, that witness is a stranger to it.
I want you to be clear about that. I'm not.
Yeah, my lord, I want to concede to your wisdom that it's an attachment to the agreement. Therefore, if he's a stranger to the agreement, he's also a stranger to the driving license. And therefore, my lord, the said documents lack both credibility and integrity because they offend the laws governing tendering in exhibits. I pray that this honorable court rejects them. I so pray.
Mr. Morgan, let me have your reply.
My lord, a very brief one in the interest of time.
I think just answer to the issues. Why is it a photocopy? Where is the original?
My lord, the witness has testified that is not in the ordinary custody of the documents as they are kept by his bosses. And in the circumstances, he provided the best in his possession, being the copy.
Are you conceding that they cannot be admitted as exhibits?
No, my lord, I'm coming to. I will make alternative prayers in the interest of time.
Okay.
My lord, we believe that the witness is not a stranger to the documents, to the LC letter and tenants agreement, because they were executed by the respective signatories in his presence. So as a person that witnessed the execution of the documents, my lord, is competent to tender. But my lord, if court is of opinion that he cannot, then would pray that they be admitted, the tenancy agreement and LC be admitted as PIDs. But for the identification documents of the accused, my lord, the passport and the driving permit, these are documents handed to the witness as copies. The originals being in custody of the accused. In that regard, my lord, the witness would be competent to tender the copy. But still, my lord, if court is of the opinion that the copy still cannot be tendered, would still pray to have it in as PID, as it's clear from the search certificate that the originals were recovered by police. We can always tender and have them admitted at that stage.
Mr. Kumbuga, you want to speak back? Is that the right thing to do?
My land colleague replying, I have a right to rejoinder.
No, he's the one who made an application to tender in the documents. You objected and he made a rejoinder.
Okay.
Omuwabi wa gavumenti abadde asaba kooti ekkirize baleete tenancy agreement, LC letter ne kopi ya passport ng'eriko kopi ya permit babireete ng'ebizibiti mu kooti, naye oludda lw'omuwabirwa bakiwakanyiza nga bagamba nti tenancy agreement eyo si original, bayokyamu nti ate omujulizi ono ali wano teyawandiika ku ndagaano eyo nti ate teyasayiningako, ekitegeeza eyo endagaano batagimanyi. Ku LC leeta n'agamba era nayo bagyokyamu nti waliwo stamp ne signature bya chairman, naye tewaliwo signature oba tewaliwo signature ya Okello oba ey'omujulizi ali mu kooti. N'agamba nti bino ebiwandiiko byonna tebabizaayo kubiteekako stamp eraga nti bituufu. Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi n'amugamba nti driving license baali bagiteeka ku tenancy agreement, n'agamba ne bamuddamu nga bagamba nti si ye yagiggyayo, driving license si ye yagiggyayo, nti ate bw'aba nga baali bagigatta ku tenancy agreement ate nga tenancy agreement tagimanyi, ekitegeeza nayo tagimanyi, nga bagamba nti kooti ebigaane okubitwala ng'ebizibiti. Omuwabi wa gavumenti n'agamba nti omujulizi ye aleese ebyo byokka bye yali atereka, kubanga ebisinga bakama be baali babitereka, era ng'agamba nti bo bakakasa nti omujulizi ebiwandiiko bino abimanyi olw'ensonga nti babiwandiika nga waali, nti omujulizi ono ali mu kooti abadde asobola kuteekayo ebiwandiiko bino bijje ng'ebizibiti. N'agamba nti kooti bw'ebanga erabye nti tesobola kubyaniriza ng'ebizibiti eby'oludda olwabi, basobola kubyaniriza ng'ebizibiti oba ebiwandiiko omujulizi by'alabyeko n'ategeera. N'agamba nti ebimu original zirina poliisi, n'asaba kooti ekkirize bateekeyo ebiwandiiko ebyo bye baleese bifuuke ebizibiti bya kooti.
Okay, I have considered the objection that the defense counsel has raised regarding the admission of the photocopy of the tenancy agreement, the LC letter confirming Okello Christopher Onyum as a tenant of Sunwiza Estates Limited, and a document reflecting a photocopy of the bio page of the passport, the American passport, and the driver's license, Virginia driver's license, also in the names of Onyum Christopher Okello. I agree with him that apart from the oral testimony of the witness concerning all the documents, there is nothing on any of the documents themselves that connects the witness to any of them. It is not enough to say you were present and you cannot confirm on a document. Apart from him testifying that he works with Sunwiza Estates Limited, neither his name nor his signature appear on the tenancy agreement between Sunwiza Estates Limited and Christopher Okello Onyum. It is signed by the company. He clearly is not a competent person to tender in the documents as exhibits. Regarding the LC, tendering that agreement as an exhibit. Regarding the LC letter of Mr. Tabula Christopher, the chairperson of LC1 of Katumba Village, LC1 in Chanja, it confirms that Mr. Okello Christopher Onyum had been introduced as a tenant of Sunwiza Estates Limited. The name of the witness also appears nowhere on this document. Concerning the document which has a bio page of the American passport and the Virginia driver's license of Onyum Christopher Okello, it also has nothing to indicate that the witness received these copies from the accused. I see a signature and a date on the photocopy, but no evidence has been laid as to whose signature it is. In light of the above, I agree with counsel for the accused person that the witness on the witness stand is not competent to tender in the documents as exhibits. However, I will admit them as identification documents, and I mark them accordingly. The agreement, the photocopy of the tenancy agreement is marked PEID 4A, a photocopy of the LC letter of
that could be 5A, probably.
5A.
We already have.
Mr. Mwaganya, what was 5? What 4 was the search certificate?
Yes, my
Thank
lord.
you. That is 5A. Thank you so much. So the agreement is PEID 5A. The LC letter of Tabula Christopher, chairperson of Katumba Village LC1, confirming Mr. Okello Christopher Onyum as a tenant of Sunwiza Estates, is also marked PEID 5B. PEID 5B. A photocopy of the bio page of the American passport of Onyum Christopher. That document containing both documents, that is the passport and the driver's license, it is also marked PEID 5C.
Most obliged.
Oweekitiibwa awulidde oludda olw'omuwaabirwa nga bagaana okukkiriza bino ebiwandiiko okubireeta ng'ebizibiti, n'agamba nti photocopy, waliwo LC1 letter tenancy agreement ne photocopy ya passport eraga ebikwata ku Okello Christopher. N'agamba kituufu byonna ebiwandiiko ebyo tebikwatagana na mujulizi. Tekimala kugamba nti ebiwandiiko ebyo babiwandiika nga wooli, wabula ye aze n'agamba nti akola ne Sunwiza Estates Limited, naye ku biwandiiko talinawo mukono gwe, n'olw'ensonga tasobola okubireeta ng'ebizibiti. Nti era ne LC1 letter gye baawandiika ekakasa nti Okello Christopher yali mupangisa wa Sunwiza Estates, naye omujulizi talina we yawandiika. Ekitegeeza tewali kintu kyonna ekiraga nti omujulizi ebbaluwa eyo yaliwo oba gwe baagiwa, era ne photocopy ya passport teri kiraga nti Mr. Okello yagiwa omujulizi. Olwekyo ebiwandiiko bye babiganye ng'ebizibiti, wabula Oweekitiibwa Omulamuzi abikkiriza ng'ebiwandiiko omujulizi bye yalaba n'ategeera era n'abiwa enamba nga agreement, tenancy agreement n'agiwa enamba PEID 5A, LC letter nebeera PEID 5B, then photocopy ya passport ne driver's license nebeera PEID 5C.
Okay, so Mr. Mackay,
Yes, sir.
you said accused came to entered your premises in March. Within that period, when you first saw him and when he was arrested and you were called for a search, how many times had you interacted with him as a person?
Ogambye nti omwami Okello yajja ku mayumba gammwe omwezi ogwokusatu era n'abuuza okuva lwe yayingira mu nyumba ne lwe baakuyita nga bakugamba okugulawo ennyumba, mwali musinkanyeeko emirundi meka oba mwali mwogeddeko wamu emirundi meka?
Nali nakasisinkana naye emirundi ebiri.
We had met 2 times.
Hello, that's all from him.
Thank you so much. It is 4 o'clock. And we haven't had any lunch break. I see people getting tired. I think we can break off for today and come tomorrow at 9, and we'll continue with the evidence of Mr. Mackay.
Ziweze essaawa 10 ate kooti tenafuna kawuumula okugenda kufuna ekyokulya. N'olwekyo olwaleero tukomye wano, tugenda kuddamu enkya ssaawa 3.
Hello, people. Thank you. Please, before the judge stands to leave, kindly keep the respect. Because you begin shouting, you don't know whether our judge has left. Please, you leave.
Omulamuzi abategeeza nti nga omulamuzi omukulu akola ku musango guno tannaba kuyimirira kuva mu kooti eba ekyagenda mu maaso, so temwekalakaasa kusituka, mulinda asooke atufulume.
As you hear the bang,
bwe muwulira nga bamaze okukoona,
then after, that's when we can begin departing. Thank you.
Fenna tulina kusooka omulamuzi kuyimirira, then n'afuluma, naffe ne tusooka okufuluma, naye tetumusooka kubeera nga tufuluma nga ye tannaba kubeera nga ayabuka okuva wano.
Okay, I will adjourn this matter to tomorrow, the 17th day of April 2026, at 9 a.m. for further cross-examination of Mr. Mackay and hearing of other witnesses that may be here tomorrow. And the accused person is further remanded till tomorrow at 9 a.m. Prisons try to come a little earlier so that we are able to start well in time. Thank you for being calm and peaceful. Have a very good evening.
Tujja kudda enkya mwebale kubeera abakakamu mubeere bulungi.